Today we're going to talk about the Adamas family of folders. The Adamas family of knives, designed by Shane Seibert, has been very popular for Benchmade, and they've gained a reputation of being tanks. Just indestructible, hard-use folders. And so we wanted to stay true to the original design, but upgrade it both in some styling and in a materials standpoint. There's a lot of popularity in the military with these. They can put it through any abuse and rely on it. In the automatic, we're retaining the desert tan colorway, but we've lightened the blade. We've also added a completely new colorway to the family, and this is an ODG10 and flat earth Cerakote. This gives us a very earth tone colorway for this family. And then lastly, we've always had a black version, but now we're tungsten gray Cerakote, black G10. Again, cutting down a little bit on the high contrast jet black. This particular Cerakote has a slight texture to it, so it's a little bit more matte and less reflectivity. Other things that we've done across the entirety of the family is upgrade the blade steel. New this year for the Adamas family, we are introducing CPM crew wear. We've also added a new extension, so we've always had the manuals and the autos, and now we've added a mini version of the manual in the 273. One thing that everybody knows and loves about the Adamas is their large knives. We wanted something that was a little bit more EDC friendly. It's still a full-size knife, fills the hand very well, but isn't quite as big and bulky as the full-size knife. The redesigned Adamas family, definitely a great extension on what was a very popular family.
This is the Onyx EDC by Outdoor Edge, the sharpest, strongest replaceable blade knife available, with razor-sharp stainless steel blades supported by a rigid black oxide-coated blade holder. This patented blade change system provides the strength of a traditional knife and the razor sharpness of a surgeon's scalpel. Changing blades is both safe and easy. Simply press the blade release button to remove and insert a shaving sharp new one. Replacement blades come vacuum sealed, and additional blade packs are sold separately. The ergonomic polymer handle ensures a secure non-slip grip at all times. The knife features an integrated pocket clip with dual thumb studs for easy one-hand opening and a reliable lockback design. The Onyx EDC comes complete with 3 replacement blades and available in 2 sizes. Never sharpen your knife again and make the cut with the Onyx EDC from Outdoor Edge.
Welcome to the Cold Steel Corner, guys. Today we have Andrew Demko in the house. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about one of my other favorite knives for 2020, the Lite. Now, this one is a thin profile, AUS 10A steel, weighs 3.2 ounces, and you can see how thin this knife is. It's extremely lightweight. This is a great knife. You get 3.5-inch blade on it. And Andrew, why don't you tell us how this knife came about?
Okay, so interestingly, you're the first persons to hear this story too. I was on a canoe trip and I took the Broken Skull. In fact, my friend at work, Mike, made some Kydex neck rigs. We're running this because it's a lightweight knife, but it was a little too old school, you know?
Yeah.
So I took my Broken Skull and it's got a clip point, so a recurve clip. I flattened that out and made it a straight clip, and then I modified the handle a little bit so it didn't have the classic kind of rancher style handle. And so it was just basically more modernized. And then after that, I was like, man, that was cool. That's so lightweight. You know, I put it in my swimming trunks, and it was awesome. So then I came back to work after the weekend of fun, you know, and I was inspired to...
Your R&D weekend.
Yeah, it's my R&D. So I was inspired to create a knife that's very lightweight, easy to carry in any attire.
Yeah.
But still useful. You know, 3.5-inch blade, a handle that you can get your whole hand on, including your pinky.
Yep. Typically, when you get a knife that's that light of weight or that thin in profile, it's not very functional for larger jobs. Usually, it's a smaller knife. You know, it's really just a little thing you put in your pocket.
Yep.
And this is really hit that market where I can use a bigger knife, but it doesn't weigh much.
Yeah, and it's got the G10 with this is called medium texture, even though it seems really fine. It's a medium texture G10. Great jimping here.
I'm a jimping nerd, so I like the jimping, man. And also the texture on it, like you'd mentioned, the medium texture. This is great if you get wet hands, or you're in skinning something, you get blood, guts, anything on your hands, oils that might make it slick.
Right.
That medium texture helps you still have a grip on it.
It's easy on your hand, easy on your pocket, but it's still enough to get a secure grip.
Yeah, did you hear that? Easy on your pocket, so you won't be ripping up your jeans when you pull it in and out. Well, Andrew, thanks for coming in today and talking about the Lite. Like I said, this is one of my favorite knives for 2020.
What's this one?
Well,
you're glad I asked.
Glad you asked. The Lite also comes in a tanto point, and quite an aggressive tanto point at that. Why don't you tell us about that?
So this is an interesting grind on this tanto point, that it's flat ground, or usually we call this taper ground.
Yeah.
In America we say flat ground, but taper ground, and then it's high. Most tantos would be almost considered saber ground, where the bevel is not very high. So this is a high grind. The higher that grind, the thinner or the less the angle is, so you have better shearing.
Mm-hmm.
But by pulling that straight through and then leaving this really stout tip, you have a really, really strong point that can pierce just about anything that needs pierced.
Yeah, you can see how thick that tip is when you're looking at it from the top.
So you have basically full spine thickness up to, I don't know what that is, about 3/16 of an inch right there, as compared to the, you can see the difference in that. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, depending on what your tastes are or what your end use is going to be, either one will work.
Well, it's an excellent design. It's lightweight, thin profile, medium texture grip, doesn't tear up your pockets, and at $99.99 MSRP, it's at a great price point at that. All right.
Let me ask, before we go, what do you prefer?
I prefer the drop point personally, but I like to spend a lot of time in the outdoors, so I like the skinning blades. It's just more my style versus the tanto. Not to take away from the tanto blade, it has a lot of functions as well, as you talked about, but personally I'm just a drop point guy.
Right.
Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we can have Andrew talk some more about our knives for 2020.
Hey everyone, Craig here with Tops Knives, and welcome to another overview. This is the first knife that we're going to release for 2016, and it's actually been a while since we did a release, so that's why we haven't done videos for a while. It is the Hazen Legion 6.0. It was designed by Mark Hazen, who is a custom knife maker and has been making knives since 1976. Basically, he got his start because he wanted to have custom knives, but couldn't really afford them at the time, so he decided to make his own. One of his designs actually has just been really popular for them. They approached us last year and asked us if we could put it in production for them. Of course, we said yes, so now we're ready to release it. It was debuted at this year's SHOT Show, and it was actually quite a success. We had a lot of people picking this knife up, a lot of people wanted to see it, a lot of people wanted to get their hands on it. Some of the comments we got at SHOT Show on this knife, they liked that it was light, that it was slim, how quick it was. So for a tactical knife, it's very agile, very fast. You hear all the time that this knife is great for tactical and outdoors use. Well, this one really is. It's got a nice straight edge, a good belly on the end of it, a nice tip, and really it's quite a versatile knife. Basically what you're looking at here is a 1095 high carbon steel knife. It has a sandblast finish with clear layer of Cerakote over that to help prevent rust. It's got black linen micarta handle scales. It's 11.59 inches long with a 6.1 inch cutting edge. The weight on this knife is pretty light actually. You're looking at 9 ounces for the knife and about 11.5 ounces for the knife and the sheath. The sheath on it is Kydex and it has a rotating injection molded nylon clip on it. Well everyone, thanks again for watching this video, and we'll have links to the product down in the description below. As always, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And, keep an eye on this channel. We're going to have a lot of new videos this year because we have a lot of new knife releases this year. Remember, one life, one knife. Thanks for watching. One last thing. We have new shirts. Look for them on our website. We've got 4 different colors. We've got some that are 65-35 poly blend, some that are 50-50 poly blend. We've got this great circular logo design, flag on the sleeve. I don't know.
This is the Schrade SCH600Ti frame lock folding knife, one of 2 models in the SCH600Ti series. With its 3.4-inch drop point blade constructed from D2 high carbon stainless steel and machined titanium handle, the SCH600Ti ripples with edge holding toughness and raw cutting power. Designed with tactical and survival capabilities in mind, this everyday carry is built to stand up to harsh and varied conditions. The blade's gray titanium coating significantly increases its resistance to wear and corrosion, enhancing the knife's durability. The strong, sharp point penetrates and is followed by a razor-sharp fine edge. Free-hanging material, such as vines, webbing, and rope, fall prey to the blade's recurved design's particular strength. The blade easily deploys by use of the index flipper, or utilize the ambidextrous thumb studs with either hand. A frame lock secures the blade in a fully open position, with the index flipper now doubling as a finger guard. Jimping, together with a slight rise of the blade as it joins the handle, creates a natural platform for your thumb, aiding blade control. To close the knife, move the frame lock to the side and rotate the blade back into the handle. Hand placement on the handle's titanium surface has a natural feel thanks to the ergonomic design, and a sturdy pocket clip adds to your choice of carry, pocket, pouch, belt, or gear. Designed to see you through the challenges of the unexpected, crafted from premium materials, and built for a lifetime. This is the Schrade SCH600Ti EDC folding knife. Available SCH600Ti folding knife models are the SCH600Ti with titanium coated drop point recurve blade and a smooth titanium handle, and the SCH601Ti with titanium coated drop point recurve blade and machine textured titanium handle. Find them online or at your favorite local retailer. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for news, tips, and new product releases. To learn more about our great knives and gear, visit Schrade.com.